play another one of my assignment songs. We were all asked to write a song about trucks. And I haven't played it before, so I just want to just get the words out just to make sure. Yeah, find it first, but I know it's here today. So I was thinking, you know, when I went home that night after the meeting, like, a song about trucks, and I was like, you know, it's gonna have to be like a hillbilly song or something, you know, a cowboy in his truck or something. And I never really considered myself a very serious person, so I wrote this. It's called The Truck Collector. Kept it simple. I own 1,000 trucks, give or take a few. Started my collection back in '62. I was just 5 years old when I bought my first pickup truck. It only cost a half a buck. I have Chevys and Dodges and GMCs, Nissans and Toyotas, and Japanese. I have a Baja and a Brat from down underneath my Subaru. Little Chevy Love and an El Camino too. Possessions that I'll never sell, they're my original Matchbox trucks made by Mattel. I love their little doors that open and their springy wheels, their bodies and their chassis made of solid steel. I like the look of their hoods and see their little engines inside. And every one of my trucks is stamped Matchbox certified. They're my prized possessions that I'll never sell. They're my original Matchbox trucks made by Mattel. So keep your Tonkas and your Tigers and your fast Hot Wheels, Hasbro Fuchsia prices and your cheap ideals. I want the real McCoy. It's got to be the real deal. So take a peek underneath and make sure it's got the Matchbox seal. They're my prized possessions that I'll never sell. They're my original Matchbox trucks made by Mattel. They're my prized possessions that I'll never sell. They're my original Matchbox trucks made by Mattel. Made by Mattel.
This is getting exciting. Because I have a song that I had a dream about, and it's about a Ford. Okay, this is a song about a 1962 Ford Fairlane 500, and I know somebody in here has one, or has had one. No? Okay. It's got my dad's 1962 Ford Fairlane. I had a dream about this car, and so, you know, when you have a dream about something, you write a song about it, right?
That's right.
So this is my song. I had a dream. I had a dream last night. It was a dream. Everything felt right. I saw a car. It was my father's car, and I saw a car. 62, 500 Fairlane, he bought that car brand new. V8 engine with bucket seats and matching headrests too. I had a dream last night. It was a dream, but everything felt right and I saw a car. It was my father's car with him at the wheel. It was my father's world, I swear I could feel the wind in my father's Ford Fairlane. We took a drive across the USA. We took a drive. We left Southwest PA and we followed the sun. We traveled from coast to coast. We ran with the wind. We traveled back home again. We followed the stars and headed for Clarksville, Tennessee. Da 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 da, da
The next two songs that I'm going to do are dedicated to Facebook. Yeah, because if it wasn't for Facebook, how many people would we lose track of, you know? I'd like to introduce Chris Miller. Chris is probably the closest musical collaborator that I've ever had, and we haven't seen each other for 9 months. So if it wasn't for Facebook, you know, that this wouldn't be possible. We just happened to bump into each other online a few nights ago, and I had told him that I was planning on doing a couple of the songs that he and I wrote together tonight, and I asked him if he wanted to join me. He said, yeah, sure. So we actually get to see each other face to face, huh? Hi. Chris and I have had a really interesting method of writing guitars, or writing songs. Chris is very groove oriented. He'll come up with a little motif or a little riff or something and play it until you want to kill him. And he did this, I don't know, probably 15, 18 years ago. And there was this wonderful little riff that stuck in my head and I just could not get rid of. And we didn't see each other that time for about 5 or 6 years. And in the meantime, I wrote a set of lyrics that had to do with another musician that he and I had worked with. And this is not a nice song. sometimes when you're in bands, you get to meet all kinds of people. And this was all kinds of people, this guy. He's all kinds of people all wrapped into one. Are you okay to carry this by yourself without me?
I'll do my best.
Okay, good. After all, you wrote it. Yeah. So this is a song about a friend of ours.
Keep off the tracks, watch your feet, watch your back, watch your head. Take another look, hit the streets, hit the books, get out of bed. Every day I get a little more advice, none of it very helpful, but I hear most of it twice. It caused me pain, but that's what life was like with Wayne. When I was younger, I was under the impression that I had to entertain. Each supposed fact that little hack would try to spew into my brain. And every single day I'd find another reason why it was pointless for me to even try, much less complain. So I decided to do away with Wayne. I decided to do away with Wayne, yeah. I didn't care what it took. Wonder of wonders, I discovered something that I never knew. Things I despised about him were things that bothered me about me too. After that, it was simple to get that pimple off my chin. I blew him off just like a feather in the wind. Was so plain, I'd been in space out in my brain. I needed him like Abel needed Cain. Now I'm living the rest of my life without Wayne. You see, where there's a will, there's a Wayne. They can drive you insane and give you chills. For the Waynes of the world, there is no panacea, there's no pill. When there's a Wayne in your world, you can pray, but you still say you wanna kill. Stay away from the Waynes of the world. Some are sisters, some are misters, some are ill.
Would you mind terribly if we just do the other one?
Yeah, but I'll take the same.
Since Chris is up here. Yeah, this was another one that Chris came up with, this lovely lilting little riff, and this one was like pouring honey in your ear. I mean, it was sweet. It was really, really nice. We had to use this one. And at this point, I must confess, I'm not a fan of Paul McCartney. I'm just not a fan of sweet kinds of music. But this thing was undeniably a beautiful little riff. And
I like Paul McCartney better.
I know you do. I know you do. So do I.
But some of us.
Remember, you write the music, I write the lyrics, right? So anyway, I decided that since he had written this beautiful little melody, I was going to go out of my way to make this as McCartney-esque as possible. In fact, I didn't realize that the title that I had chosen for this song was the title of a McCartney biography. I didn't even know that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, we channel things sometimes. I
Learning
suppose.
lots at the library, too.
Yeah. So this is a song called "Many Years From Now." Many years from now, I'll think of today and your loving way. Everything is fine, and you'll always be mine, even many years from now. I walk through the door to your special smile. I don't need any more. I don't have to wait a while. You show me right away. You love me every day, even many years from now. You know I want for nothing, just that one thing you provide. The 18-year-old still in here. And all I need is your love, just a touch of you by my side. Many years from now, when I'm old and gray, if the fates allow, it'll be just like today. I'll give all the world if you'll still be my girl, even when we're gone. Our love will live on. Fine, if you will still be mine. Many years from now. Chris Miller. Thank you, brother.
That's sweet. A Beatle fan out there, we're talking bad about Paul McCartney.
I know someone would mention me if I did that.
I have one ear, but I hear you.
I didn't know someone would mention me if I did that.
I'm a Beatle fan.
I love that shirt.
We're all done? No, I saw people read it. I guess it was that sweet,
Yeah, way to clear
it
the
was that sweet McCartney song that broke out. Actually, I was like really slow in admitting to myself growing up how much I kind of like some really sweet songs, because like, we were young guys, like, that kind of stuff, But then I noticed as the years went on, I'd find myself, driving or walking, the songs I would hum. Anyways, that's just by way of introduction. I was at a wedding a couple years ago that I went home and I wrote this song. It just came out of nowhere. But I think of it, I don't know whether it's a 19th century kind of song or early 20th century, that's how I hear it. It's called, it's not a waltz. Somebody said, I was really surprised. You have a song called Waltzing the Moonlight, and then I was expecting it to be a waltz, and I had her say, well, it's not the Moonlight Waltz. It's Waltzing. And then secondly, I can remember how to play the song, but I can never remember whether I should have a capo on. So we'll try it.
Just sing a few
Yeah,
bars
right,
and then you'll know.
change it,
Yeah.
slide it up.
Your midnight eyes, such a deep shade of blue, puts me in mind of something we can do. Toss off your slippers and I go barefoot too. Oh, I know, waltzing the moonlight, waltzing the moonlight, waltzing the moonlight with you. Oh, I know, waltzing the moonlight, waltzing the moonlight, waltzing the moonlight with you. The jasmine's fragrance opens the door. The moonbeams align themselves as our flow. Suburban lawns might think that it's taboo, yet I know, waltzing the moonlight, say what? Waltzing the moonlight, waltzing the moonlight with you. Oh, I know, waltzing the moonlight, waltzing the moonlight, waltzing the moonlight with you. Take my hand, give me your embrace. This is the time, this is the place. That big brash sun can't compete with the moon. Oh, sweet romance shows a bright light of you. Your sheer chemise invites me to pursue. So I go waltzing the moonlight, waltzing the moonlight, waltzing the moonlight with you. Oh, I go waltzing the moonlight, waltzing the moonlight, waltzing the moonlight with you. Oh, I go waltzing the moonlight, waltzing the moonlight, waltzing the moonlight with you. Oh, I go waltzing the moonlight, waltzing the moonlight, waltzing the moonlight.